morning, good morning, good morning. How is everyone this fine Monday morning? I think it's Monday. I've been so out of whack since the weekend. I have no idea what day it is, but I think it's Monday. So, wishing everyone a merry, marvelous, muscled Monday. Woohoo! That is way too much energy for a Monday morning. I'll be so for real. But if you happen to be in a time zone behind me, welcome. I hope you're having a stupendous Stoat Sunday. And if it's not Sunday, well, I'm fucked. Yeah. So, this is the stream I wanted to do in my hotel room on Friday night at the before Smash concert, because you know it's vaguely Hollow Eye themed. Yeah, meet my legally distinct OCs, guys. These are my legally distinct OCs. Corner Ferret and Mamashi Nune. Yeah. Legally distinct and everything. But I've had this idea for like quite some time. Like I think I had the stream set on my calendar literally before I went to China. Like this was something I knew I wanted to do as soon as I had like the vague idea on my ladies bingo. So I'm part of the ladies bingo dream with community, and I believe that the 2024 one expires next month. So it'd be nice to get a couple more like tiles filled. Like I'm easy, I don't mind. Oh my god. I feel like I need to do some tweaking to this model's mouth. I'm not happy with how the mouth is mouthing right now. I think it could just be something I can tweak in VTuber Studio. So why not? Let's do that really quickly. Just whilst everyone's getting here. You guys can see my disgusting everything. Mouth. Blush when smiling. Welcome in, Mahalaga. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm face lean. I need mouth open. Where's mouth open? Surely we're getting close, right? Eyeballs. So the reason I even like, oh, here we go. Limit range. Ba 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 ba. Oh, that's slightly better. Yeah, I think that's fine. That's better. That's better than it was. So this is a stream I've wanted to do for quite some time. Yeah, we're just making mouth noises, pressing buttons. We love pressing buttons in this community. I'm a big fan of pressing buttons. In fact, I was almost tempted to like stream Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, but it's like the 28th of July and I'm still in the bottom of gold, so I was like, there's literally no point, I don't think. Although I also considered Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, but I was like, I don't have the brain cells for that right now. Mind you, I barely have the brain cells for this, but it's fine. So I've had this idea for quite some time. I already know how I'm gonna start it. I don't think I need to do like, do you guys want to do a Wordle with me? We could do a Wordle really quick as like a warm-up. That's always fun. Why didn't that work? Because it didn't. That's why it didn't work. Wordle. I do feel like it's low-key a tradition to do. Why are there so many Wordle options? Fucking Yahoo, man. There we go. No problem with me? Nice. Because this is a writing stream, we of course use the traditional starting word, which is right. No hits. My next favorite word is pluck. And no hits there either. I don't know any more words now. Bingo? No, it doesn't have an eye. It doesn't have eyes, so there's no point using bingo. Let's try and get some like common letters. I feel like shoom. No. I do like the idea of it maybe being a double shade. Oh, shady. Shady is a word. Shoes. They've made it a rule that the Wordle can no longer be a four-letter word that happens to be plural. That's like a rule with Wordle nowadays. It's been like that for quite some time though. But that was not bad. Sand. Oh, there's no D. Sappy. Maggie. Oh, I really thought I had it. I'm gonna be so for real. Sammy. Oh, you've never played Wordle. That's fair. Even you couldn't have possibly have known that Wordle made it a rule because everyone complained it whenever it was one of those days when it was just a 4-letter word that happened to be plural. People complained a lot, and they were like, you know what, that's fair. We'll make it a rule. The Wordle word can no longer be a 4-letter word that happens to be plural. Unless it's like, I was about to say moose, thinking it was the plural form of mice, but that's not quite right. A moose is a completely different animal. I still feel like it's gonna be it's a double letter kind of day. I think it's a double letter kind of day. Because O does not typically follow an A in this scenario. And I just can't imagine a word that would be like SA something OY. So that's not true. There is a, oh my god! Okay. Yeah. So Savoy is like an old-timey biscuit brand to me anyway. Like that's what I thought a Savoy was. I'm gonna have to Google what a Savoy actually is now. Define Savoy. Because whenever I think of Savoys, I think they're like knockoff saladas or something. It's a type of cabbage apparently. That's crazy. Oh, savvy. I was right, it is a double letter kind of day. Savoy is in Italy. Yeah, that also came up, but it also can't be like Paris wouldn't be is Paris even long enough? Paris. Yeah, Paris, for example, would not be a valid word. That's why I ignored this definition. That was like, this is a place in Italy. God, Savoy was a goated guess though. There's definitely gonna be a future word when it's Savoy. I can feel it. Okay. Well, we have confirmed that I might be in possession of a couple brain cells. That's pretty good. It's funny because when I was getting my stream set up, I was like Googling, what am I in the mood to listen to? I was like, I feel like it needs to be something nice because we're doing nice writing today. So I ended up with like an Animal Crossing Smooth Jazz remix thing, and it's literally 12 hours long, and I still was like right-click loop. I was like, god damn it. Because normally when I listen to like some kind of video game track, it's somewhere in the ballpark of like an hour's long to an hour and a half, so I was like, I need to remember. I'm using 100% of my brain power in this one, as you should. I was literally watching Fawn May clips last night. Well, they weren't necessarily Fawn May clips, they just so happened to contain Fawn May in them, and I was like, man, I miss them. Oh, I just realized something. I forgot to do my cottage keeping. Thank you for the follows from Genmu Kumatori, and my body is Reggie. I really appreciate it. Very sweet of you both. Okay. I think I'm ready. Like, if there is a voice in my head saying, no, Mary, what's the word? Procrastinate for another 2 minutes. That way we can start on a nice 10 a.m. I heard her reincarnation is getting married. What are you talking about? They took Fauna out the back and shot her in the back of her head. That's what they do to all graduated VTubers. Who? She doesn't have a reincarnation unless you're talking about like an infant, and this is like a Trisha Paytas situation. I mean, it could be. But if an infant's getting married, that's kind of concerning. Nope, don't know her. I don't think that's a word. It's definitely not a valid word. I mean, my personal opinion is I think it's in poor taste to bring up their new lives in my chat right now because I'm fictionalizing their past lives and I don't want to write about the actual person. I just want to write about the green-haired girl who used to work at Hololive and her brown-haired boyfriend. I mean, no, Mume is a little bit butch. Like, she's very, very soft butch, but there is a world where she could be butch. Okay. I'm gonna open up Discord, and I'm going to... Oh, I forgot to mention. When I do my writing workshop streams, I do utilize my Discord. So if you are not in my Discord, here is a hopefully valid link to it. So you will need to like get all the perms and stuff, but like if you're— oh my god, I didn't know you could— I don't think you're meant to be able to do that actually. I wish I had full screen right now because I am playing with Discord in a way I've never played with it before. Like my mouse is going up and down because I'm trying to find like my thing, but for a while it was like I feel like I'm like erasing stuff. What the fuck? That's so weird. Okay, so I'm gonna be in my sprints channel, and we're gonna start a sprint. So it's a nice 15 minutes, like Pomodoro. Where the fuck is my sprints channel? I have too many channels that don't get used because we're mostly just hanging out like in the fun part. Okay, words 0. Fuck, I misspelled words twice, 3 times. There we go. That's genuinely embarrassing. Okay, now we start. Mume staggered into the last bastion of greenery left on this place once called Earth. She held herself, through her— what the fuck does Mume's sleeves look like? Mume Nanashi. That's not how you say her name, but who cares? In case you— oh my god, why am I getting a Temu ad that— this is fan art, so I can't use that as a reference. This looks official. Maybe? I don't know. That's definitely official. Fuck it, we're just gonna have to go to the fucking Hololive wiki. There we go. This should only contain official images. Where is— oh my god, is it— why does the Hololive wiki not have the graduated talents just straight up on it? That's ridiculous. Anyways, one of the Hololive clips I was watching last night was from Shiori's confession stream, like where she was a nun. Oh, you just joined? Thank you, I'm glad. I appreciate it. If you need any help, like, getting through the front door, it's meant to catch bots, but sometimes it catches real people too, so. But feel free to explore. If you click enough buttons, you'll eventually find where I am sprinting from. Where is Nanashi Mume? Why is she the bottom result when I type that in? Can I please see her entire model? Where is the gallery? Oh, personality intro. Oh my god, the Hololive wiki is like insane actually. There we go. Oh, she only has like 3/4 sleeves. Okay, fascinating. That's good to know. Her ragged— I'm gonna call them what? Off-white sleeves. Stained with blood. I feel like— am I adding too much description to this sentence? It's gonna be— her forearm carved with injury and stained with blood. She sputtered. She coughed. Yet the relief when she saw this vernal oasis was nothing less than immaculate, especially when she saw the welcoming face of her long-lost friend. Aka! Why? Does anyone else have this problem with their, like, computers? I am literally— oh, no, never mind. I'm dumb. So on my other laptop, this is what I'm going to start complaining about. On my other laptop, for some reason, the apostrophe key and the @ key, so the apostrophe key and the 2 key, occasionally they get swapped around, and I'm so used to having to press the 2 button for my apostrophes that I just got confused. Ugh. Fuck. That's gonna happen a lot, where I'm just gonna randomly type an @ button because I wanted the apostrophe button. Wanna emote it, I guess? See, in my brain, I want her to say sashibori. Because I think sashibori is the perfect Japanese expression for, like, the vibe I'm going for right now. But sashibori is, unfortunately, in Japanese. See, sometimes when I write fanfiction, especially if I'm writing for, like, Asian fandoms and, like, anime, in my mind's eye, I'm doing a Tolkien. I am translating a script from Japanese into English, even though I'm writing fully in English. And this is one of those moments where it's like, man, the Japanese expression. Not that these two are VTubers or anything. They're fully EN, but still. Long time no see. Has it been that long? Mume asked. Her voice was fraught, and as a result, her joke fell a little flat. She knew damn well. Oh my god. What kind of time scale are we working on? So the canon I'm going off of is the holograph canon, and at some point in the holograph canon, Mume causes the apocalypse, and because she's caused the apocalypse, this is like what I'm doing off. I'm gonna head out. Hopefully you're having a great day. Thank you. That's very kind of you to say. I feel like this is a very doable stream. Like, I think I can finish this entire story in, like, this one stream. I have an hour and a half. That's very doable. Why do I have so many ads? Oh, it's the Discord I'm in. That makes sense. I typed as twice. Been all had been century. Yeah, fuck it, centuries. We'll go on the bigger scale. Had last seen each other. Yume was an airhead, but she couldn't be so airy on purpose. Her amnesia and other spells of misremembrance were out of her hands, and yet the pain of being parted from Fauna and the rest of her dear and friends was something so sharp in her mind, it felt as though it may as well have been yesterday that they were separated. Mume drew in a little closer. Her boots chopped through. Oh wait, has it already been 15 minutes? No, it's another fucking ping in a different server. It sounds. Dude. Sand. Her boots clopped through the sand, which was slowly giving way to grass, at first strewn, and then a lush lawn. The atmosphere was different. The air she breathed was cleaner and more refreshing. There was shade from the. I don't think that's what it's called, but I'm gonna have to fact check. Sarah's tree. What is a tree called? Is it the tree of life? Because I think it's the tree of life. That'd make more sense if I just go tree. Oh, world tree. The world tree. That Warner had tended to with her sacred. It's marvelous. Oh shit. Fuck. There we go. And this is just personal preference, but I like everything to just flow on. Why did I misspell her boots? Mume breathed deep, and a satisfied sigh escaped her lips. She needed rest. There was no graceful way to it. She collapsed at Fauna's knees like a kicked in sandcastle. Can you guys even hear me as I'm like talking to myself? My body had in this apocalyptic wasteland, wandering, searching, looking, and now she was finally home, and that sapped the last of strength. Mime came tumbling down, and Fauna giggled, unable to intervene as Mime settled below her. She was whimpering and feverish. Her stomach growled. "You poor thing," Fauna lamented. She took Mime's hand. It was scrawny and clammy. "I'm glad you are here now. You're safe with me, I promise." Thanks. Mime has I love using hazarded out as a dialogue tag. I think it really conveys like a raw, raspy voice. It's like even just saying one word is a struggle. I'm gonna add it, she fainted. I'm gonna specify that Mime fainted, since I've got like it's soft though, like a bed. Tickled the side of her face. And soil below was soft and clodding. Wait, is clod like define clod? Is a do you guys think clods are hard or soft? I don't like these words. A lump of clay is awesome. That's fine. That's fine. I think that's fine. Could help her become. To use her thighs as a pillow. May went along with it. Too exhausted to care or to protest. Not when she knew she was so safe with Mama. Whimpered and she was feverish, her stomach growled. She closed her eyes and surrendered her. Okay, I knew this story was going to be short, but I didn't think it was going to be this short. And it's going to be a problem if it's this short, because I wanted it to be the entire stream, you know. I'm just gonna let the thing expire. And figure out where I'm gonna take the story, because I need to make it more obvious what the timeline's like, so we can explore some grief, we can explore the apocalypse. I think that'd make more sense. We've got 1 minute on the clock, so I'm gonna have a sip of water. I think it makes sense if some exposition happened via a Mume dream sequence. Like, she's basically passed out in Fauna's lap, and Fauna's like, well, I guess I'm stuck here for a little bit. Welcome in, Tui. How are you today? You having a wonderful Weasel Monday? Yeah, I don't know what day of the week it is. I think it might be Monday. It could be Wednesday. Who knows? Like, I had the weekend, and oh my god, I'm so sorry about this. So when I was streaming, it was Saturday, yeah. So when I was streaming on Saturday, it turns out I had a prior engagement I completely forgot about. Like, there was a work thing, but because I wasn't getting paid to go to the work thing, I kind of was like, well, I forgot. Like, I woke up Saturday morning thinking it was Friday. That also did not help. Oops-a-daisies. I'm sure that won't have social consequences whatsoever. Because on Saturday there was like an art gallery opening, and I told the artist that I was going to go because I love her and she's lovely. And I think she'll forgive me. I'll say I'll be so honest. I was like so ready to go on Sunday, but thinking it was Saturday. I think she'll believe me. Why hasn't the thingamajig expired? What the fuck? Come on, Sprinter. Oh, I started to sprint at 0:01. That could be why. Okay. Maybe we can get like another sentence in. Mume's eyes were closed. So tired. Felt like a light and lap of luxury had become so alien to her in her wandering. It was all her fault. Yeah, I like that. It was all her fault. Now we've got like a twist, and we can segue into the dream sequence. Okay, 464 is not bad. I was like aiming for 464, that's what I said. I was aiming for 500, but that's not bad. Like, if I hadn't fucked around needing to Google random shit, I think I could have done it. Oh my god, why did the fog change? It was all her fault. So in Hologra, so I got this idea watching Hologra. Not gonna lie, the BGM is a little overwhelming. It kind of muffled you. Okay, good to know. Turn that down. Oops, not one. And I'll turn this down. And I don't know if turning me up will help, but it might. Especially if I like actually speak in a way that makes the bar go quite green. Okay. Start another sprint. Same. Much better? I'm glad. Okay. Where was I going with this? I feel like I had a sentence in mind because it's like the segue. We're gonna go into the segue. We're gonna have like a brief dream sequence. Okay, I'm gonna write this down. Dream sequence of events which led to the circumstances, i.e. the apocalypse and shit. E.g. the apocalypse, and I'm gonna call it the splintering of council. What else? Mume wakes up. Fauna forgives her of her transgressions. And because we've established that Mume is hungry, we of course need a food as a love language moment. Do they kiss? Do they smorch in this fic, do you guys think? We'll find out. We'll write this first. Mume stirred groggily. Sorry, I kinda fell asleep there. You've traveled long and hard. I don't mind. She's so mommy. She's so mommy, you guys. Speaking of mommy, by the way, I was playing Uma Musume last night, and oh my god, I was actually on the edge of my seat in these fucking races because I genuinely thought my mummy, my super freak, my super creek, she was gonna make it. She had the hot spring tickets. She had like a B in speed, and like she was so good. I was like, "You have to win this, sweetie. You have to win this." I had to, but unfortunately, I'd already used 2 alarm clocks earlier. The thing. I think one of them was free, so I had to use another 2 alarm clocks, and she just could not get the final Arima Kinan, which really sucked because sometimes she'd be like in first place, and I'm like, "You can do it. You can do it. I believe in you, super freak." And then she like would just die, and I'm like, this is the saddest horse I've ever had to glue. I'm like, this is. I was in agony. She had great skills. She had great stats. Like she was literally one like experience point off getting a B grade. I think I was in agony, and then I did another Super Creek run afterwards, and I'm like, you're not as good as the previous Super Creek, you fucking idiot. You fucking sashimi. The thing is, Twitter has taught me all these slows you can use against Uma Musume, and I'm like, I'm not enjoying the person I become when I'm like deep in the tank and I'm like, you can do it, you fucking glue girl. So yeah, that's what's going on with me at the moment. Fauna comforted her. You deserve the rest. Yeah, but Moomate protested and she was clumsy as she tried to get up. It was like her limbs weren't her own as she twisted and herself off corners. Yeah, Glue Girl is definitely one of the tamer ones. The spicier one that I've really taken to using is Sashimi Slut, because in Japan, they don't have, the horses don't become glue, they become sashimi. And I kind of low-key want to try horse sashimi. Like, I feel like that's just something you gotta do when you're like a white person in Japan. You gotta try some horse sashimi. Because I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of a truther that I think I would like horse. Because I really like gamey meats. Like, I love kangaroo, I love emu, I love, goat. And those are all really gamey meats. So I feel like I would probably like horse. We're learning all kinds of things today. Chin first into the edge of forest throne. Kept you waiting for so long. It was dark, frustrated. She was even the inertia of previous collapse. Looked down on her with such grace and kindness. There was only light in the crevices of her smile, her upturned eyebrows. I have missed you every day since we last saw each other. Does they have like cute pet names that they would like call each other? Do you guys know? Because this is something I googled like for the a grindstone fic I've written, although I need to write more grindstone. It is a crime, by the way, that grindstone only has 20 fan fictions on AO3. What are you people doing? I feel like it would have been above. It would have been above. There's usually a section that's like nicknames. Okay, we'll try Mume. Please have a cute nickname. Because they were using a lot of Moom, Toa, Cecilia. Damn it. And I have to imagine if they had like a pet name, because Fawnmei is like so real, you guys. I love Fawnmei. I think it's just Mooms. Where was I going with this dialogue, by the way? I was like, because I want Fauna to be perfect. She is the perfect mummy. She's like a bazillion-year-old Kieran giraffe thing. Oh, don't mind me. Sometimes I just like, I need more words. I love words. I get to touch you. I get to feel your breath and feel your heartbeat again. It's a miracle. To me, anyway. Gonna turned sheepish because we need to remember she gets embarrassed easily. We just saw that on the wiki. I have watched exactly 0 streams. I only watch clips. Honestly, I think that's the way to do it. There was a scant blush of. Yeah, I'm just gonna say cherry because we know cherries are red, and the smile that tugged at. Actually, I'm gonna move this here. I think that's stronger thematically. I can't explain why, but it feels stronger. And better yet, I think I want to put a dialogue tag in the middle as well. Yeah, we'll just go with gushed. And I love just a single saying your lover's name. It's like. Hold on to the hard enough that fingers right. Heart grew 3 sizes. She could swear. Was that a 4x reference? You couldn't recall. Oh my god, I think I just wrote something goaded. So, her eyes watered and she held onto the grass underneath her hard enough that her fingers raked through the soil and she pulled out clumps of grass. Her heart grew 3 sizes, she could swear. Was that a Lorax reference? She couldn't recall. I think that's a goaded thing that says so much about Mume's characterization. I'm actually the smartest ferret on the internet. Yeah, they kiss. They kiss. They need to kiss. This feels like a kiss scene. And yeah, sorry. Mume cough. For more momentum as their lips met. Felt so natural, so easy, and the affection shared, the lips all. No, wrong fucking word, Google Docs. I wanted ellipsed, not eclipsed. Eclipse is a different word. I wanted ellipsed. I see you're cooking good. I'm cooking so hard right now, you don't even know. All the loneliness that they felt for the past countless years. They kissed. Just a simple they kissed. I was, and I know this is a classic Maryism. I do not care, but I love describing plant people as being petal soft. I think that's beautiful. I will use it until the heat death of the world. And tasted. I think she tastes like vegetables. I'm gonna be so for real. I think she tastes like vegetables. Yeah. Also, she's just very spring-coated, so I think she tasted like the bounty of a spring harvest. You can decide what the fuck that means. You wanted to know all. Wait, is this a contradiction? Do you guys think I think it'd be more heartbreaking if Mume doesn't remember what it feels like to kiss. Though you're going to be more descriptive with the kiss. Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there. Remember the came. Your earnestness to know again. There we go. We'll get rid of this. Is it gonna surprise you guys to know that I haven't had my first kiss yet? I'm gonna be a cherry virgin wizard thing in my hag era. That's gonna be so cool. I'm gonna get magical powers. Did you guys know you get magical powers if you're like a virgin over 30? That's so cool. I can't wait for my hag era. I think it'd be cute if the mood got ruined because Mume is hungry. Like in a normal way as well. Mume stiffened with embarrassment. Wait, one moment, I forgot. Would you like something to eat? You would think Mume would enjoy the sweet kiss as much as she would lightly. You think that should be fighting? That's kinky. I didn't know that about you. That's kinky. Biting someone in a reunion kiss. That's kinky. That's naughty. I'll think about it. Because I think Mume wouldn't mean it in like a bad way. She's just an idiot. She's just a dum-dum. No, why? What did... You just got censored. Why did you just get censored? Yeah. Well, we'll describe the kiss a bit more. So typically I do just like to write in chronological order, but sometimes it's like I just want to get the main like beats down and then we can figure out like the connecting tissue and stuff. I think I think I want to go back to the apocalypse. I think having some idea on what's going on in there might be helpful. What is the holograph episode I'm even thinking of? I really wish there was like better documentation on like what each holograph episode is about. Maybe that can be like my job in the wiki. I can be like, okay, here is a definitive list of every single thing that happens in a holograph episode, purely because I need that reference. Holograph episode where Mume causes the apocalypse. Like I can see this fucking episode so clear in my mind. I don't know. Holograph. English logo. See, this is I was really impressed a moment ago with the whole life fan wiki, but this shit sucks. I don't like. Oh, it's because I didn't click expand. That could be why. Okay, now if I just click Mume. What other characters appeared in this fucking episode I'm thinking of? The Shark's Voyage. I don't think it was her farewell episode, because her farewell episode was really beautiful, like... I thought it was beautiful anyway. So could it be this one? I mean, she plays a prominent Roll. Clearly. Oh, it could be, yeah.
So, this is the Tokyo Token Toe Crusher Tower.
Yeah, this is the episode I'm thinking of.
Guardian of civilization and destroyer of printers.
Okay, I don't want to get, like, copyright struck for showing, like, the entire... I mean, people react to shit on Twitch, like, all the time, and they seemingly don't get in trouble for it, so... But I remember, we're gonna make this more dramatic. There was an old adage about how the road to hell was paved with good intentions. This took one brick at a time to lay down that road and done her best to want to help. Well, actually, I don't think. Yeah, Google's right. That shit was ass, Mary. That shit was ass. Oh, time's up. Okay. Word count 37. That's 368. I'm going to bust out a calculator because I don't care. Plus 368 plus... This is like, what, 20 words if I'm lucky? 16. So I wrote a total of 421 words. Word 421. Ah! No, oh, that's right. Fuck me dead. Well, that sucks. I'm really bad at using the Sprinto bot sometimes. That's right. Because at the time I wasn't expecting to, like, add all of the scaffolding. The bittersweet tone is just becoming sweet, I think, as well, because I just had the idea of, would it be cute if Fauna just fed Mume, like, you know, here comes the airplane. Like, I don't think it'd be like a here comes the airplane moment, but it'd be close. Where do I even want to go from here? Actually, I know exactly where I want to go from here. I need to pee. I need to go to an idol meeting really quickly, so I'm gonna go do that. You guys have fun without me. I'll be right back. BRB, there we go. Oh my god, I've been muted for like the past 5 minutes talking. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna have to do all the talking again. Man, I had a funny story as well. You were wondering? Yeah. Sorry, I forgot that I muted myself because I'm like worried my microphone can hear when I flush, and I'm like, I don't want you guys to hear that. But I just had a journey to go pee, by the way. So in my house we have 2 bathrooms. There's the main bathroom and then the ensuite bathroom. I went to the main bathroom and then immediately discovered that I'd poured like duck cleaner down the toilet, but I hadn't actually scrubbed it yet. You know, you just let that shit soak for like 10-15 minutes, but I did that and then immediately went live forgetting about it. So I went to the ensuite bathroom, I go piddle there, and then I go to use the basin and I turn the faucet, but no water comes out of the faucet. So I have all this soap in my hands. So I go back to the main bathroom, I wash my hands there, and now I'm like, I'm kind of hungry. So I'm like, let's have a quick snack break whilst we do this. So I go and grab a cupcake. So some exciting news that I haven't really shared because I'm like, it's not super, super exciting. I mean, I guess it is very exciting. It's hard to say. But my sister got a new job recently in Queensland, and she quit her current job, and her previous employers were really nice to her and gave her like this big batch of cupcakes. And I just had one of those cupcakes, but they have like this massive stack of like blue icing on them, and it turns your tongue blue. It also like turns everything else it touches blue. And yeah, now I have like blue dye on my fingers. It's fine. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of all these fucking Discord notifications because I have so many of them and I don't like it. It's really annoying because I'm trying to sprint. So yeah. Oh my god, fucking spam. Oh my god, I hate spam! He was just supposed to use the bathroom? Yeah. It turned out just slightly more complicated than that. Like, I did use the bathroom. It was in the words of my favorite VTuber, it was a thoroughly mid-pee. So yeah, I think I'm ready to... Actually, not quite. I need to hydrate. I just had like a bunch of sugar and carbs. Now I need to hydrate. And I just spilled water all over me. Fantastic. Everything you do is an adventure. Legit. My favorite thing to do in uni, like in my first year of uni, was like I'd just go for a walk and I'd call it an adventure and I'd be like, bye guys, I'm going on an adventure, and they'd be like, okay, have fun. And typically I would come back with some sort of story. I'd be like, man, I saw the weirdest fucking thing on my walk. Because here's the thing. An adventure is anything that doesn't have like a defined endpoint. Why am I over here? There we go. Like, an adventure, a quest, an odyssey, those are all different things. So if you're just going on a walk and you don't really know where you're going, that counts as an adventure. So that's pretty cool. My English teacher taught me that in high school. And I think it just adds just a bit of pizzazz, a bit of whimsy to your everyday to be like, yeah, I'm going on an adventure today. It's like, it's just good for your mental health, you know? What else? Yeah, I think I'm ready to start again. Okay, so... Actually, fuck it. Fuck it! We will... Let's watch this together. This counts as transformative because I'm gonna make sense of it in like an actual narrative kind of way.
This is the token. Tokyo Token Toe Crusher Tower. I am Mume, guardian of civilization and destroyer of printers. In order to reduce the number of people dealing with paper trouble, I'm going around illuminating every printer in sight.
It has to be said. I fucking love that one of the props that continually pops up in the series is the fucking nail bat.
I've done a clever missing nothingness. Of course not. Oh, I did nothing and it broke.
You're so real for that, queen.
I can take its place. Quiet! I'm trying to print here.
Oh my god. It is actually a very good writing trope to not show the horror, but just show the reaction to it, because the thing you can imagine in your mind is scarier than whatever the fuck they could put on a screen.
It broke down by itself, right? Ta-da! Printing complete.
Another classic, this is a very classic Japanese thing, but if something's so gross, it just becomes rainbow.
What are you calling scum?
Oh, you took up for this old pleated.
A-chan! Oh my god, I missed A-chan.
Easier to take out the trash.
What? I'm trash?
Mumi-san, 印刷まだっすか?
Shut up! Says the one who
Merry mention! Did you guys see it? There was a Merry mention.
I am not scum. I am a printer! I will deforest the world! So, this is the Tokyo Token Toe Crusher Tower. Or should I say was. What I did eradicated the forest and destroyed all civilization on Earth. Oh well, everyone makes mistakes. I'll just do a better job with the next civilization.
Oh, there's still a bit more. Oh, this is just a reel of Mume being a cutie. That's nice. Nice! Okay. I'm refreshed on the lore now, so we can continue doing things. Okay. Because we have like 45 minutes left. So I need to lock in. I need to lock in very hard. Which, by the way, when I lock in, I am so good at locking in. Like, I'm gonna show you guys what I'm talking about, actually. What's the tab that I don't need anymore? This one. Why do I have so many tabs? Oh my god. Do you see this fucking word count? 8,000 words in one day is what I wrote. I wrote 8,000 words. The 500, don't worry about the 500. I wrote that on a different day. So there we go. So that's pretty cool. Okay, we need to lock in. We need to lock in. Where is Sprinto? Sprinto, my Oshi, where the fuck are you? There we go. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna start a new sprint. Words 920. Oh my god, there's icing on my keyboard. Frick. Okay. Now we're going to go here. There we go. There's another adage that Mume can remember from the eras of the previous civilization, now lost to time. They believed, rightfully, that knowledge was power, and as the guardian of civilization, prone to amnesia and forgetfulness. Who is prone to forgetfulness? As she was. Couldn't agree more. The documentation that it takes to sustain the world and curiosity of all its inhabitants is near endless. printing, writing, recording. It was all so insurmountable. Forests were eradicated. Mines went deep into the earth, and what was found corrupted the already decimated biomes of... God, Fauna's name being Fauna is so fucking annoying because Flora and Fauna would make a lot of sense here, but I feel like I can't use Fauna because that's Fauna's fucking name! Why would she do this to me specifically? It's like when a character is named Will, and it's like, well, that makes sentences a lot harder to structure. The biomes of, well, animals, insects, plants, and even humankind. The output could not be... oh, excuse me, that was the cupcake. It's quick enough. Unability went out the window. Somewhere within it all, a certain place, a certain country, Mume became central to this new endeavor for recording and telegraphing information. Her magic went berserk as she knew the inevitability of decay and scared of loss preeminently. She decided now was better than later. Oh, it's misspelled berserk. We can get rid of this. There we go, we're guarded. Wait, there's a spelling mistake up here. Fuck you. In hospital. This has to be... What? Please. There we go. Okay, so I believe the only structures we have left is the ending. Like, I didn't want this to be super long. It was pretty obvious that the fact that I had to invent, like, a whole new sequence of timeline that this wasn't going to be super long, so I'm fine with that. Despite the... What's the opposite of a patron? Like, Mume is the patron of the human, so what is the opposite of a patron? I do not believe you for a minute, Word Hippo, but... Oh, beneficiaries? I like that. I need to what their love was like pre-apocalypse. Damn it. And I did the fucking... This is not the apostrophe button! We need crying whilst kissing? Come on, I want to finish this before 11:30. I think I can do it. Words 1601. The salt of them. With slender fingers. Become her bane. What kind of entity, like... would have been... What if forehead kiss? What if instead of kissing on the lips, they do the forehead thing? I mean, that's cute. Give me a minute. I think someone's at the door, and I don't know if it's Minty because Minty got out, or if it's like my dad or someone. Give me 2 seconds. It was Minty, thank God. So we should still have like at least 20 minutes to finish the story. Maybe. Soup lately, I'm a bit over soup. Yeah. Guess I'll find someone to raid, maybe. Where's my ending screen? So there's the raid message if you want to copy and paste it. Actually, I'm not in the mood to raid anyone, lol. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for coming, bye-bye.